everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's safety recap. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature along with toolbox safety topic videos and leadership training videos. And if you find this information useful or helpful, make sure you share it with your coworkers, colleagues, and friends. Let's go ahead and get started with the recap. As usual, I had the opportunity to visit several job sites this past week and found all teams performing their task in a safe, timely, and efficient manner. PTPs were being completed and teams all seemed to have a positive attitude about work and life. Keep up the good work and continue being the example for others to emulate. Thank you. Now, there were a few noted safety items I would like to address after a few words about reputation. I read an article by Steve Keating, and it's the lead today is the website, or it's a blog. Anyway, your reputation precedes you. Now, I try not to prejudge people. I do my best not to listen to gossip about people, and I really try not to form an opinion about someone based on somebody else's experience with that person. I absolutely hate it when someone else forms an opinion about me based on something they heard from somebody else. They have never met me, but they think they know me. I'd be willing to bet that you don't like that either. Yet it happens every day. It happens because, like it or not, your reputation precedes you. Everything you do, everything you say, every commitment you keep, and every one you don't, they all count. They all matter. They all build up or tear down your reputation. That might not be fair. It might not be right. But that's the way it is. That's good news for some people and terrible news for others. You have a credibility bank. It's an incredibly valuable asset, yet many people seldom even think about checking their bank statement. Every time you do what you say you will, you make a small deposit into your credibility bank. Every time you fail to keep a commitment, you make a very large withdrawal from your bank. That might not be fair either, but that too is just how it goes. When you gossip about people, you're actually making a withdrawal from your credibility bank. The surprising thing is that you're hurting your reputation with the very person you're gossiping with. Always keep this interesting fact in mind. The person you're gossiping with today will likely be gossiping about you tomorrow. When your reputation includes being a gossip, then your credibility bank takes a big hit. Sometimes we hate saying no so much that we say yes to doing something that we know darn well we either won't or can't do. That hurts your credibility. You can have no finer reputation than that of a person whose word is known as gold. When you say you're going to do something, then do it or say no right up front. A courageous no will beat a meek and insincere yes every time. You can't control whether or not people talk about you behind your back. You also can't control what they say, so don't waste a lot of time worrying about it. Instead, work to build a strong reputation and know that your efforts will result in a credibility bank loaded with positive examples of you being a person known as a trusted resource who can be counted on no matter what. That's the kind of reputation that you want to precede you. On with the recap. Let's talk about dropped object hazards. Ensure that all overhead work is properly barricaded underneath to prevent unauthorized personnel from entering the drop zone. OSHA defines a drop zone as a radius of 150% of the height from which an object can be dropped. So if it's 20 feet, that means that you need to have at least a 30-foot perimeter around the area where something's being dropped. Now let's talk about hand protection. Company policy requires the use of gloves on all projects. Make sure the proper protection level is used, such as cut-resistant gloves for if you're handling steel or metal studs or debris, or leather gloves if you're using a shovel or a pickaxe or something along those lines, and then long sleeves that reach up to your elbows if you're doing torch cutting. Now let's talk about respirable silica dust. Read and be familiar with the OSHA Silica Standard and Table 1 contained within. Water must be used at the point of impact when hammering concrete. And then the PTP meeting. Everyone's doing a great job of filling out the PTP. Now the form is just the very beginning of the process. The PTP is designed to become the talking points of the PTP meeting. Make sure to review the PTP with team members in a group setting prior to the commencement of work. Ensure all team members have read, understood, and indicate with their signature. Have team members initial the PTP at the end of the shift, signifying the day has been injury-free. Alright, boys and girls, that's it for this week's safety recap. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, toolbox and safety topic videos, and leadership training videos. And remember, if you found this information useful or helpful, be sure and share it with your coworkers, friends, and colleagues. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your coworkers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day. And remember, I will see you in the field. Alright, well, there was a lot of noise. I got a warehouse operating behind me. These guys are banging and beating and driving trucks, loudmouth trucks, hitting. You can hear them hitting their time clocks, backing stuff up. It goes on and on and on. They're just loud, and there's nothing I can do about it. So please forgive the noise and the interruptions. Anyway, if you watch to the very end, once again, I'll leave some of those Easter eggs down at the very end. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a grateful day. And I'll see you in the field. Stop recording.